So welcome. Our special guest is Anila Haq, who is very energetic. She's positive. She's such a motivator that I need to now be quiet and let her speak.
Oh, thank you very much. First of all, salam and hello to everybody. How is everybody doing? I hope you are having a good day. My name is Anila Haq, and what else I should? I am. What should I tell you? What do you want to hear me? Tell me. Ask me.
You mentioned some fun fact about yourself.
Okay, let me tell you about myself. I am from Pakistan, all right, and I came to America 31 years back. So it's a long journey, but I try to. I have when I came from Pakistan, I got married, and that's how I came in, right? Can you hear me?
Yes, now
Okay. And when I came here, we have four children. My husband, he's a physician, and I was a staying-home mother, housewife, right? It's nothing wrong to be. And I tell people, please don't be upset that you are not working. You're a housewife, you're raising children. It is the most fun-loving job I can ever
it
do.
is.
And
Yeah.
we are blessed with four children. We have three boys and one daughter. And thank God I got a daughter. And thank God I got a boys. They keep me going. So my oldest one is 27 years old, and then I have 20, 25 years old, 19 years old, and no, 20 years old and 18 years old. So that's how I am. I have the children, and I'm blessed with them. And I was staying home until my older son went to the college. You're with me?
Yeah.
Right? Everybody is with me. Because when my son went to college, I decided to see what option I have, because I wanted to do a job and I wanted to learn and I wanted to grow my other side, what I love to do. And I love to do meeting new people, just like I'm meeting you and all other friends who are joining us on the Facebook right now. And this is my passion, to meet and make a difference in other people's life, right? So
Yeah.
since now my children are out of the home, they're in school, and I was trying to figure out where I stand and what is my next journey and what else I want to do, to be a human being, to be explore my options. And I see my other friends, I don't blame them, but I tried my I changed my route and I said I'm going to be limitless, right? So this is why I called myself being limitless. I did my job being a wife, raising my kids, and I was a soccer mom, I was a swim mom, I was like my children were in all the sports involved. I never hold them back. We are blessed. God blessed us with one beautiful daughter, and she's my sunshine. And I love daughters. I love girls. If I have six more, I would be more happy and I will do great. But
Wow.
my daughter, she had a passion also. I put that seed in her, helping people and making a difference in people's life. And I did not realize it when I was putting that seed in her. Somehow that seed was growing inside me as well, and it kept growing further, and I start growing with her as she was doing different things. Like when she was playing soccer, she covers herself very properly. She's very proper Muslim, practicing Muslim girl, and I'm proud of her. She's in third year of college. And the thing I love about it, she was always involved in the community, in her school, and she was all rounder. She was playing sports. What she was playing soccer. She was playing basketball, and soccer was her passion, so she wanted to do it. And I let her do it, and her father definitely supported her, and her brother, three brothers, they were really totally behind her, and they were really proud of her that being a Muslim girl, being a girl, she is moving forward to her journey and the journey she desired. So that's what she did. And then I start thinking when she went off the college, I said, okay, now I have to detach myself with her and find about how I am going to do it and what my plan is. So I start working at my husband's practice like 12 to 15 years back. I going back and forth and start working with his patients. Not, I'm not a doctor, by the way, but I can be a happy pill for them. I can talk to them, make them little 5-10 minutes of happy moments, and spend time with them and make them feel better, right? And give them some positive hope, which my husband practice is more like a older patient because since he's internist and he has been practicing in Pennsylvania for last 28 years. So 20, no, sorry, not 28, 29, 30 years. So we have been here in it's our town and we love it. It's a very small town. It's a countryside, nice, very welcoming. I did not had a problem, never ever with people. I always mingle with them, always welcome them, and they always welcomed me. So, what other question do you have?
Wow. You have a very great life. You're super mom, you're a great wife, you're great to the people you meet. That's amazing. We had a rough beginning. This is again last season was my first season. And first episode had some issues, technical, and now Anil Haq with these technical issues. This is the second season, but it's the first episode. So
First episode. Great.
so today we have someone, this beautiful lady right here, Anil Haq, who's going to be talking to us about how to be limitless, how to promote goodness through our abilities, through just a smile. So she'll have great tips, great advice for us. So if those who are tuning in, you're watching, Listen to Understand with Gulmakai. And my name, of course, your host is Gulmakai Saleh. And what we try to do with this show is we want to promote goodness through understanding. We want to empower our audience to break the cycle of hate by creating an environment where there's an understanding amongst all people through the universal message of the golden rule, which of course is to treat others as you want to be treated. So now we have this very nice guest and we have so many questions to ask. I will be asking my questions first and then of course the audience will ask their questions. Please do share this page, this webcast, live webcast with your friends, with your family as it's going on, because they're going to benefit a lot from her. You could see it in her face, in her smile, that she has great vibes, great energy that we could all take from her, and she could share with us and spread it around the world. So she just talked about herself, about her working with her husband, her children. She came to America 31 years ago. There's also a fun fact she did not mention. Recently, she got her license, a motorcycle license.
Yeah, Limitless. There, where
Can you share a little bit of that?
There, where I find out being a limitless is this, like getting out of your comfort zone and moving forward and do what you really want to do. And that's what I wanted to do for a long time because I had my 3 brothers when I was growing up and 1 sister. So I was my brothers and wanted to do what they are doing, and I cannot do it. But living in Pakistan, my mother was very protective about us. Like she did not wanted us to go and do what our brother was doing because resources were limited, and she was afraid and she was scared. But when I came to America, my husband was totally different, and he let me do what I desire. But let's go back to the motorcycle one. This journey, what I took, it was a detour what I was doing it. I thought I want to do something which I really wanted to long time and I always put it behind and I won't do it. What I did, I did not tell anybody. Nobody knew it that I was doing it. And thank God I did not get hurt. That would be really crazy, but it will be all worth it. At least I tried it. but
Yeah.
But anyhow, the one thing I want to tell you, when I went, I cannot forget the moment when I decided to do it, and I told only one person, and that was my gym instructor. I told her, you know what, I am doing it. This, she said, oh my God, how can you doing it? You are, I even cannot do it, Anila. I love to do different things, but I cannot do it. I said, you know, I am going to try it. I'm going to make sure I do it. So I signed up for the class and I went to the class when the time came in, and I went to the classroom. And before I entered, of course, I was on the corridor and I asked the instructor, he was standing there. I said, he said, ma'am, what are you looking for? You know, he just go like this because I was wearing my scarf, my sweats, and I just wanted to, sorry, I just wanted to go in and just talk to, just go in. And he said, ma'am, what class you are looking for? I said, he thought me looking for some knitting class or, you know, some other class to read or something. All right. So I said, is this a motorcycle class? He said, yes. And you won't believe it. The crowd which who was sitting in the class, they all turned because they can hear my accent. And and you won't believe it, over there, the people who were sitting, they were big guys, big beard, tattoos here, tattoo there. Oh my gosh. And there was two ladies sitting and there was eight men were sitting. And you like, you know, when you look at the motorcycle people, you always have a fear. Oh my God, we don't want to see them, we don't want to look, you know, too much towards them, because you know they might say something to us or something. But trust me, I just went in there, I sit down, I did my paperwork and everything, and everybody was so supportive, so nice, so nice,
Wow.
that if I have to go
Yeah.
again, I will do it again. and
Yeah.
and when we did a
Yeah.
practical class, and I was riding my motorbike, you know, taking all the turns, and license, you have to do all those things. I fall down. I fall down. And as I fall down, there was a lady and gentleman, he came in from the crowd, the class, my class fellows. They came in, oh, are you okay? Are you okay? I said, yes, I am okay. I just need like 5-10 minutes to gather myself. She said, okay. Then after 5-10 minutes, I got back. I was back in the game. Oh, first time I did not do it, by the way. Very honestly, I did not do it. I did not pass the exam turning and, you know, all those braking and pulling. So I could not do it. And I just sit down. He said, oh, I'm sorry, you could not do it. I said, that's okay. I just sit down on the sideline. I just keep looking. Then the one instructor came to me and he said, um, you can go if you want to. I said, no, I'm not going. I am here to see what is the end result, how they're going to finish it, what is they're going to do it, what turn I missed, and how did I want to watch all other people who are doing it. I said, so
Yeah.
you are determined? I said, of course I am determined, and I'm going to do it. So then what happened? Like, I signed up again, and that was a Ramadan, and they had like 4 or 5 hours class in the morning. And I got up, and it was Ramadan. I went to the place. I did my testing and everything, and I made it. I made it. I made
Yeah.
it.
Wow. Amazing.
And every
You didn't let your limit
yeah,
stop you, right?
no,
You went above your limit.
that's called
You
limitless.
conquered
From
your,
there,
you went.
I learned to be limitless, and I said, we can be limitless, and we can move forward, and we can make a difference in our life and other
Mhm.
people around us, to teach them it's okay. If I can do it,
Yeah, true.
anybody can do it. Right? Coming back from Pakistan,
Mhm.
growing
Yeah.
up and grooming myself here, raising children, I said, let's do it. So that's what I did. So and oh yes, then I
Great.
told my husband. I told my boys, and they were surprised. They were really proud of me. They were really happy. They start taking picture and sending to their friend. My mom got it. My mom got it. All of a sudden, I become a cool mom. I said, "Oh wow, that's good.
Wow.
I did not do something very wrong." So they're proud of me. So I said, "Yes, I can do it.
Wow.
They're proud of me, and let's see what else I can do." So I keep challenging myself, and I start
Yeah.
keep moving forward in the crowd, in the community, start helping people, start making difference
Mhm.
more and more. What I
Yeah.
am more than capable of doing it.
Yeah, because you can't give people advice if you're not doing it
Yeah,
yourself,
that's
right?
right.
And
Absolutely.
set an example for your children,
Yep.
to go above their limit.
Right.
And they're proud of you. They're sharing what you're doing, what you're accomplishing. Even you were most of the time at home, being a homemaker, making, raising children who are great, confident people who will benefit the world. So now let's go back to the topic. So our topic is a limitless capacity to achieve goodness. Can you explain what does it mean to be limitless? Can you give us a description of what limitless is so the audience could better understand what we're talking about?
What limitless is? Okay. If I tell you from my experience, as I told
Mhm.
you that
Yeah.
what I did and coming back from Pakistan, I came here. I did not put a limit on myself, right?
Mhm.
Right, and I was came from my mom's, from my mom's homes to in such a big world where I don't
Yeah.
know what I'm gonna do and how I'm gonna mingle around, how I'm gonna make friends. I hope I will answer right about your question, but I'm going to tell you from my experience, and that's what I
Yeah.
believe on it. Because when I came to America, you won't believe it. The funny thing is this: when I was go out, and I used to say, my husband used to make me introduce to other people, and I wanted to say, the people say, "Nice to meet you," and you won't believe it. I used to think, oh my God, how I'm gonna say nice to meet you back to them, and how I'm gonna put this in practice. I cannot do it. And I used to say, oh my God, hide me somewhere. I don't want to see people. I don't want to see people because it was my fear. How can I
Yeah.
say nice to
Fear.
meet you?
Fear.
And that fear, I let it go, and I just start saying nice to meet you slowly, gradually. And look at me now, right? Look at me now. Who cares?
Yeah.
So that is
Ah,
from my end, that is being limitless. You just go introduce people. People are so nice. Let me tell you, people are so nice. Whoever is gonna listen to me now and listen to me later, please, please, nobody should limit themselves and do not sit in your box. People are very loving, very caring, very welcome. It's all in our mind what we do, and we limit,
true.
right?
Yeah, I was in the same situation as you. Like I always had that. Oh, I can't do this. I can't do that. But then I said I have to conquer my fears. So I wrote down my fears, and I said I'm gonna conquer my fears and go above my limits
Mhm.
because I know I am. God has created in us in a way that we could go beyond our
Yep,
limits.
yep.
We just do practice, right? Put it into practice, and practice makes perfect. The more we do it, the more. Like you, I was afraid to speak. I was afraid to speak.
Right.
Was your situation you didn't know English, or you were afraid of the different
No,
culture? Did you speak English at that time?
yeah, yes, I knew English because we went
Oh,
to the school and colleges. There were English and
yeah,
everything, but it's about making a habit and speaking up and
yeah,
speaking out. And that time we had
yeah,
a limited TV, limited internet. Now children are so lucky to have everything, and we are right now. That's why I said we should be limitless. We should not think about it. I don't have resources. Everybody has
yeah.
resources. They just have to think and put their head on the right place. Right place. And
True.
that's why I keep changing myself, keep improving myself, that I'm not stopping, and I don't want to stop. And if God give me a courage and do more, I will do as much as I can. And I
Great.
that's what my goal is.
May God bless you. And
Thank
so, and what aspect of our life should we be limitless? Should we be limitless in everything we
you.
do? Or should we have a limit in certain parts?
What aspect? I'm sorry.
Are we supposed to have limitless in all aspects of our lives, like our professional, our personal life, our career, our education, our family, or should there be no limit? Just keep going and going and improving
No,
ourselves.
we should not limit our capacity because God created us unlimited.
Mhm.
Really, God created it. God gives us everything so well, so nice. It's the only way we can just focus our mind and just do it. Because if we create a limit around us, and sometimes I know there are a lot of people, they have different problems, different goals, different things. Do it. Just go to that hurdle. You have to just go get grind in that hurdle. I've been there. I cannot say my life was always perfect. There was hurdle, there was problem. My children are growing, more problem here and there. Only thing my mother always tell me, you saw my mother, she always tell me, have patience, have patience. And I said, why mom, why these things are happening? So that's what I tell everybody. Yes, if I was laughing for something, I was talking to somebody about what happened when I was like 20 years back, when my children were little and running around. And I said, that time it looks like this time is never gonna go away. I'm going to be stuck in this time and I have to move forward. I have more goals. People are doing this, people are doing that. I want to be there. But one thing I remember saying to myself, my time will come. My time will come and I will do it. And that's what I
Yeah,
am doing, what I am doing.
great.
So do not limit yourself. Keep your goals, keep your options open in everywhere,
Mhm.
in job, in health, and in taking care of families, taking care of kids, and everything. Do not limit yourself that this is the only time you have. We are gonna be keep moving and keep doing it, because that's what sharing is caring, right? So that's what
Yeah.
that's what that's what my goal is, and that's what I'm gonna do it. And that's what I would call being limitless.
Mhm.
Do not limit yourself. If I can do it, anybody can do it. Let me tell you that.
Sure.
I am available to give them a support. Any woman, anybody wants to get into touch with me and message me anywhere, I will get back to you and make sure you do it. What your goals are.
Yeah. There's a few questions from the audience. We're
Mm-hmm.
going to hold those to the end. I see them.
Mm-hmm.
Um, we're talking about how to be limitless. I know some people also come to me, well, especially moms with small children, they say, like they don't know how to read or write. So they come to me and they say, well, I can't do anything. I can't go anywhere because I don't know how to drive. I don't know the way. I don't know what to do. I say, you're home. You have internet.
Mm-hmm.
You could get books at the library. You could talk to your spouse in English. You could watch the news. You might not do it at a full force to go over your limit, but you could do it to a certain point. You just don't, just stop everything and say, no, I have no resources, I can't do it. You could do it, but maybe not. You can't compare yourself to me. Okay, my children are older, but your kids are younger, so you don't have the same time. We don't have the same time, so you might be doing it, but at a lesser rate than I am. So that's what I tell them, and hopefully it gets through them, and
Definitely.
they try advice and apply it. And so continue with the questions. Tell us how the golden rule connects with being limitless.
Golden rules connect with being limitless. I write down some notes, Chikno, because I was afraid I'm gonna goof around somewhere, because I love to talk, and I being a limitless, I just go freely talk and I talk. But I was saying it to yes, the one important thing what I think about this question, because it is a very important question. Treat others the way you want it to be treated. That is called limitless, right? Treat others the way you want it to be treated. You don't want to be treat others and keep bashing back and back and back. No, always be ready for a change. Be ready. Change is good. Like I believe on change, because change is so important. If we don't change our thinking, our personality, our attitude, we will be a stop sign. And I don't want to be a stop sign. And nobody should stay on the stop sign. So keep changing, keep moving forward, and that is what I will give advice and my opinion for being a limitless. Does it make sense? Answer your question or not?
Yeah,
It does.
too wrong does not make a right,
Yeah,
right? That's how it is.
yeah.
Even though you want to get angry at someone because someone did something wrong to you, go above your limit and you be kind to
Yes.
them. So that's how the golden rule
Mm-hmm.
works,
Yeah.
right? To be above
Be
the limit.
kind.
Yeah, at this point, you're angry. You said, no, I'm not
Oh,
going to
just
give in to my
shake it,
anger.
shake it.
I-
I just
yeah.
shake it. I stay away from negative people. Trust me, anybody negative, I just tell them no negativity around me, please. I just tell them right away. Or somebody says this thing happening here in the news, this thing. I said, God bring a mercy to everybody and God bring easy for them. I really pray for them. I'm not selfish, but I just tell them I don't have a place for negativity. Please do not talk. Even at my home, my children know. They know now the word limitless about me. They just keep saying, oh, so you're
Yeah.
limitless. Yes, I said, yes, I am limitless. You are limitless. We all are limitless. But learn to figure out your capacity, learn to figure out
Yeah.
where you are, and try to be limitless on that point.
Yeah. Yeah. You don't compare yourself with others. You
No,
compare with your own.
just be you.
You compare yourself you are yesterday to where you are today.
Yes,
And then that's how
that's
you
it.
climb the ladder above your limit.
That's
How crucial is it for our times, especially all these problems, all these suicides happening, shootings happening, wars, and all these bad things happening? How crucial it is to be limitless in this time, in these times.
in this time. That's a very important question. In this time, I would say that feel sympathy, help people who are near you, try to go a step forward and ask them, are you okay? Do you need me? I am here for you. Can I do something for you? Just like my neighbor, something happened to their home, their water came in and here and there in the basement. I went out, I asked her, you this that's what we all should be doing it. The problem is this,
True.
we ignore each other so much and we limited ourselves with this internet only. And I want to be connected with the people overseas and worried about them when I should be worried about my neighbor, my friend, my family, my people in the community who needs me, going to the homeless
Mhm.
shelter, helping them, seeing them, feeling their misery, feeling their pain, and just support them. And that's what I believe on doing it. And that's what I will tell people. Don't sit down and just keep thinking about it, negativity. Just go change your journey and move forward. Just go help somebody. And once you help somebody, the feelings are so different that you feel like I am capable of doing something, right? And then you become
Mhm.
more better and keep moving forward.
True.
That's how I do it to myself. So I hope
Right.
it answers your questions, and I
Yeah, you did.
I hope it tells you why how come you can do it, right? And
Mhm.
yeah,
And you did.
one more thing,
Yeah.
I want to address the audience
Sure.
or myself. I tell myself as well. Get connected the people who are working towards the betterment. Be a part of it. Once you be a part of it, you know exactly what to do. Just be with them, let them lead the way, learn it, and you go out, then you do it your way, but do it a better what you wanted to do with them, right? So that's how I'm
Yeah,
changing myself. I
exactly.
said, okay, let's move forward.
Exactly. Wow. You also mentioned with your daughter, your children. There's a lot of parents I know watching today, and they want to know how they could raise children who are limitless. How could they take that fear out of them and
Hmm.
make them more
Good,
uh, able to do more good for themselves and others?
good question. For me, I live in a small community. I was always involved with the teacher. If they get B, if they get C, I was there. For me, A was very important at certain point. And for the parents, I would advise them that take it easy on children. Now things are has been changed. Things has been changed. What my older son did it, who is 27 years old. The son I have 18 years old at home. Things has been changed in 10 years. I don't
Yeah, true.
expect with my younger son the way I was expecting with my older son. Things have been changed. And I
Yeah,
have to admit it.
true.
And we all have to admit it. Don't sit back home. Don't sit and think about it back home. It don't happen. Children don't do that. Children don't do this. You left it there. You are here in this environment, this community. Learn, go to the school, get involved in school, learn how children are doing it, learn how teachers are doing it. And Get connected with them. If you're not connected with them, they're not connected with you and your child. Because it's a very fast-paced
True.
life. So if you want to make your children a limitless, spend time with them when they come from school, stay with them. Younger mothers get very frustrated and they want to cook and do it beforehand. Make things one night before. Don't suffer yourself cleaning, cooking, and laundry. Get some help if you can afford it. If not, just go on the date with your daughter or with your son, whoever you have. Go for ice cream. That's what somebody advised me. And very honestly, that's what always advise my friends as well, who have smaller children, younger children. Take time, go with them on date. They love it. They want to be feel special, out of away from their other sibling. Then they can connect with you. With my daughter, that's what I always did. I always pick her up. I always drop her. I always spend in time with her. I used to go in her room, and there was an age she don't want to be talked from me, with me. She don't want it to interact because when you get teenager, you have so much frustration in high school, early high school stage. They get very complicated. But I knew it that she's gonna go through with this because one of my friend, her daughter went through and she did a lot of. I got very lucky and blessed. She came into my life and she told me, "Do not do this. Do not do that. Do not this." So I changed my attitude right away. I did not stay stubborn on my point. No, she has to do this. I just said, okay, just change. And that's why I call myself being a limitless. You understand? Is it the right
Wow.
advice that you should just spend time with them, right?
True.
Parties can wait.
Because
Let me tell you,
that's important.
I I
Yeah.
sometimes say to myself, when my daughter was in 11th and 12th grade, my friend said, "Where are you lost? We don't see you in the party. You don't do this." I said, "Everything can wait. My daughter is going to grow up. She's going to be out. I want to make sure I teach her and tell her everything what is important for her to be a human being and being a woman. And woman
Yeah.
who could make a difference in other people's life, not only in her." And
Yeah.
thank God, that's what he's doing it. She's doing it with our life,
Wow. Great.
right?
Yeah. So true, because what you just explained, the advice you gave on how to make your child limitless is you're building their confidence. And that
Very much.
confidence comes when you have a strong, good relationship with their
Yes.
parents.
And tell you,
And that's the most crucial part. When they have that confidence, they will take that step forward and do the extra
and
and go beyond
give them a confidence. They look good. They are pretty. They are handsome. They are good. They are
there.
handsome. Just keep nailing
Yeah.
them in their head because they want, if that comes from a parents, they don't need their friends to bully them because that is the
Mhm.
biggest thing people bully. You are this, you're fat, you cannot talk, you cannot see, you cannot do. So that part, you as a parent, as a teacher, they can make a so
Mhm.
much difference that nobody else can do it. And that is what my belief, raising my 4 children.
Yeah. Studies have shown that those children who have confidence, they don't get bullied as much
They
as
don't.
those who don't have.
Even they get bullied, they know how to cope with it because they know who
Yeah.
they are.
Yeah.
And at home, they have been feeling special. They have been feeling in community being special because they are working towards the community,
True.
right?
Oh, our time is almost running out, so we do have some questions. We have two questions from Lydia. Hello, Lydia.
Hello, honey.
Uh, Lydia asks, "What do you do for girlfriend time?" So if you want to spend time with your friends,
For
what
myself,
do you do?
myself,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. Well, she was asking, I guess she wants to see how she could apply it to her time with her friends, her girlfriends.
Her girlfriends, because when you make a schedule, discipline yourself, write down your schedule one night before, one morning before. And one thing I want to emphasize, very important, that make sure you put your schedule in exercise. And that is my goal. I always do that. Put your time. If you cannot do a morning person, go in the evening time. If you're a morning person, get up half an hour early. Make sure go outside and walk. You don't pay. You don't pay anything when you go out, step out from your home and get some
Yeah.
oxygen. And that oxygen can change your whole day. change your lifestyle. So for girlfriend, make sure you do it in the morning time. Or but a lot of people, they work, right? They work, they cannot do it. Make a special night, make a special weekend daytime with your friend, but make sure, let your family know that I am going. Make them prepared before time, because they have to be mentally ready and accept us that we are going to step out at a certain time. But if we tell them randomly, they don't want to take it. If we tell them 1 day, 2 days, week before, then you make a date night with your friends and go. And I do that now. My children are getting used to of it, and they know, they ask my schedule. So even though they said, you used to be at home, I said, honey, I used to be, but not anymore. Now I have my schedule. So you guys have to let me
That's
know when you're coming, then I can be ready to entertain and spend time with you. Because families are
wow.
important, having friends are very important too. But do not chase
Mhm.
people on the Facebook who are just posting their party pictures, and they want to know they are looking pretty. That's it. So just follow the people who can uplift you and make a difference.
Sure, sure. So another question she asked was, what was your biggest challenge?
Ooh, that's a good one. When my children went out from the house, and especially my daughter when she went off to the college, that 3 years back, it was a very crucial time of my life. They're very crucial. I did not, when I came to America, of course, I was learning and grooming myself, and I know there was a race I have to keep going and keep enjoying my life. Then, when my daughter went, it was very hard for me to accept it that she is going to the college and she has to move out from the home. So, but we had the deal. She will come over the weekend and she will spend time with me. I did cried. I was in a certain anxiety level that I could not cope, stop crying. And my children knew it. And my son, he was becoming a dentist, so he knew it. My son, who is in a medical college, he knew it. Mommy is going through a tough time. They thought mommy needs a medication. So I said, when they said, you need a medication? I said, no, I don't need it. I said, I don't need it. I fight with it. And that time I learned I have to come back stronger and take care of myself and let her go, because it's time for her to grow. So that was my challenge. Does
Wow,
it answer?
I know. That's coming to me.
I
My
know.
daughter's heading that
I will
way
make you
soon.
prepared. Don't worry. I will help you.
Yeah, my friend Lydia, she also went through the same thing. She said it was hard for her because she was leaving her daughter Libya was leaving to college, and everyone just whoever comments, I see a lot of comments saying good things. Thank you. You know, it was a great having you on. So before we go off, what final advice you want to say? 1 minute advice.
Oh, you still
And
need my
what
advice?
what final advice you want to give? What other plans you have for yourself, and where can the audience reach you?
Okay. All
So,
right. Final advice, I think. Let me see. I did write it down that as well, because I have too many advices. I don't want to go over the board. Um, whatever grinds and hassles or hardship you have, just have a patience. Pray to the Lord, pray to God. He's there to help us and guide us. And He did guide me as well, because I was alone in America. My parents, my sibling, my family was not here, and only one sister is here. But having somebody is very important. Always talk to your friends, and but have somebody who is wiser than you. Don't just go in and asking advice other people here and there. Have the person who already done it, so go follow them and ask them how did they do it. When I was in America, I did not had those friends, those people, those peers, because all my peers, they were struggling the same way, the way I was doing it. So that's why I took
mhm.
this step to coming out of my box and help other ladies, other young people to be a limitless. And there is a hope, and just have a patience. Things will be okay.
Wow, that's great advice. Great way to leave this
Right.
this show.
Right.
Um,
And other thing Please, whoever wants to reach me, they can message me. I will get back to them in 24 hours. I don't promise, but I'm pretty good getting back because people do get connect with me on other groups and they wanted to ask a lot of questions and opinions. So thank God that He gave me a capability of from my journey to let them know. And I don't want to limit myself just to be myself and be free and go to the party. I would rather help them and spend time with them and give them advice from my comfort of my home.
Yeah, well, that's very grateful of you, and we're very happy that there's someone out there who could, reach out to people and help them in this way.
Yes.
So anyone who wants to message her on Facebook, she has her Facebook. You could send a friend request or just send a message, and she'll happily help you with any issues. Even if you just want to talk to her,
I just want
she'll
to
be there.
just need a positive vibes. Just call me. Maybe I will
Yeah.
be feeling good talking to you, and you will be feeling good talking to me. So it's life is limitless. Don't put a limit and keep moving forward. Right?
Yeah.
And thank you very much for having me. I really feel
Welcome.
very
Thank
grateful.
you.
Thank you for giving me
Talking, taking the time to talk on my show. I really appreciate it. It was truly an honor having your energy here on my show. I love your energy and I want to share with the world. And we did.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. You all have a good night. And whoever have a question, please post it, write it down, or send me in a messenger. I will get back to you as you want me. I can call you or we can get connected and I can always take a call as well if they want me to be because I am here for all those people who need help, okay? And positivity.
God bless
Thank you very much.
Thank you for
Good night.
I want to tell all the audience, thank you. Thank you for watching, and I hope you benefited from this show. And please do share with others so others could benefit from it.
Yep.
So please tune in next week, October 3rd at 5 p.m. The time will be different, 5 p.m. with Farjana Khan, who is a PhD clinical psychologist, author of 5 books, life coach, and activist. And she'll speak about how to have positive mental health. So that's next week, inshallah, on Wednesday.
Yes.
5 p.m.
Yes.
So that'll be our second episode, and our first episode is today, and it's wrapping up. So if anyone else has any other questions, we have a minute. Anyone? Any more questions? If no, we're all good to go. So I don't see any other questions.
But whoever wants to post it later on, we will take it.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, all the friends who watched and who followed us here. I really appreciate them as well. And we'll be keep connecting, keep following each other for a positive and energetic waves. Okay, sure. Inshallah.
Yeah. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Good
care. Bye.